Hi everybody, hello. Oh Boo, where are you going? Come on, come say hello. So Boo has been groomed. Here she is, she's a different dog. Look, where's all that wool gone? Look, there she is. She looks like a dog now. Boo, don't look like a sheep anymore. So yeah, she's been to the groomers. It's getting to the point where it was getting quite ridiculous. We were thinking about shearing her and making her into a jumper. Boo, you're not allowed on that chair. Get off, Boo, get off that chair. Good morning everybody, it is time for us to do our super seated exercise. Good morning Sarah. So you need to have your chair, you don't need a dog, not compulsory. If you've got one, that's lovely. Hand weights, because what we're going to do today, we're going to do a little bit of work on stretching and flexibility, and we're going to do some upper body work as well. We're going to mix that together, so we'll do a bit of stretching, bit of arms, bit of flexibility, bit of arms, and if we have time we'll do balancing. We'll see how the day goes. So I'm fussing the dog, she's not here. Very distracting pets, aren't they? Very distracting. So good morning everyone, hello Veronica. So hopefully everyone's feeling well. Those of you who normally join me on a Wednesday morning, Veronica, would have noticed I wasn't there because I had technical issues, but we all seem to be tickety-boo now, so fingers crossed we're sorted. So get yourselves ready everyone, sitting yourselves down on your chairs, and we'll crack on, that's the plan. Good morning Sam, hello. So sitting yourself down on your chair. The thing with seated exercises, often we think that it's only for people who can't stand, but that's really not the case. It just makes your body work in a different way. Good morning, Sue Melvin. Nice to have you with us, Sue. So yeah, it makes your body work in a different way, which is never a bad thing. You know, it's good for the body to try challenges which alter the way it works. So we're going to get going. Good morning, Sarah. So first of all, posture, posture, posture. Sit yourselves forward in your chair. Now, I'm not playing, Boo. So you've got a gap between the back of your chair and you. Lengthen up through your crown and get those tummy muscles working. So I want you to take a big breath in. On your exhale, tummy's in, pelvic floor draws up. You've been very distracting, Boo. So pull everything up and in. So lovely long neck and shoulders. When you relax, that's your inhale. And then when you exhale, everything comes up and in again. So you're really working at waking up your pelvic floor. Hello, Carol, you're back as well. Super. Let's do some mobilisation for our neck and shoulders. I'm trying to disregard my dog down there. So big breath in. Ear to shoulder, hold it there. Opposite hand pushes away, so our ears have gone one way, the other opposite arm pushes away. Heel of the hand ideally, push down towards my dog there, who's having a lovely play on her own there. Good, bring yourself back to the middle, head goes the other way, and if you want that extra bit, push the heel of your hand down. Really important to stretch. Exercise is very important, and when we think of exercise, we tend to think about like running about. But exercise there's lots of categories within exercise, and one of them is flexibility and stretch, and you need to work on that in your fitness routine. Now you don't have to do it all the time, but it's a good idea to loosen things up when you think of it. Chin down to chest. Are you fed up now? Hands away. Push those hands away so you can feel the back of your neck stretching. Oh, she's settling down now. Back of your neck stretching, tummy's pulled in. And I've got a lovely big circle with my arms there, so you can really feel the stretches kicking in across the back of your shoulders, maybe down here between your ear and your shoulder. Good, and then we're going to change it. Hands go behind, holding my chair, and I'm going to push my shoulders back. So it's, again, a case of pushing your shoulders back, but don't stick your chin forward, so keep your head nice and still. Can you squeeze your shoulders a bit further together? Oh, shoulder blades. Hold it there. Excellent. Right, give yourself a shake out. Little side bends now. I'm going to hold onto my chair slightly as I do it. So I've got my thumb on there just to support my side movement. If you want to make it bigger, let go. If you want to make it bigger again, let go. And bring your arm overhead. So you can choose. I'm sticking with the lower option, but you can put the higher option. Those of you out there know who you should be doing the higher options. One more. Good, well done. Okay, so shoulders are nice and relaxed. Bring those arms up. Exhale, open out. Oh, bring them back and down. So I'm really stretching out. So once the arms go behind me, I'm going to keep going and squeeze. Good work, everyone. And again, arms come up. Open out and squeeze. All the way back and down. I'm going to work a little bit more on the arms now. So bring it across. Try not to hunch. Hold it above or below the elbow and give that arm a pull. Don't be tempted to twist. Put your tummy muscles in as well, holding it there. Hello, Jean. Oh, Jen. Sorry, it's Jen. Hello, Jen. Couldn't read it from here. Hold that arm, getting a nice stretch across the shoulder, down the back of the arm as well. And the other arm, over it comes. Little stretch. Good. Keep it there a bit longer if you can. Smashing. Give those arms a shake out. I'm going to get you to lace your fingers. Turn your hands round and push your palms towards me. So you're locking your elbows a little bit. Bring those arms up. We did this in the last class, guys, didn't we? Arms come down again. So, exhale. Inhale. Now, I'd like your hands to come lower now, so they go as high as you can and then all the way down to your lap. So we're working through a nice range of movement with your shoulders. If one arm won't do that, then do it like this, do it separately. So the one arm that can go high, do it. The one arm that can't, do it lower. Oh, it takes a bit of coordination that though. 2 more. Last one. Hold it here. Stretch up, release those fingers and point to the ceiling, like you're trying to reach your light bulbs. Tummies are pulled in. Stretch one arm higher. Oh, bring it back. Stretch the other one higher. Oh, that's a good old stretch. 2 more. 1 more. Oh, bring those arms down, shake them out. How are the arms feeling? Yeah, mine too. Let's go down to the lower body now. Pop one up, 1 foot in front. I'm going to just move my chair back. Hope you're not kick the dog. Don't want to disturb the dog now, she's there. Stick one leg out in front and rotate your foot round for me. You may get some almighty cracking sounds from your ankle. Don't worry, as long as it doesn't hurt, nothing to worry about. Rotate round the other way, change legs, up we go. Round we go with those toes, that foot's rotating round. Back. Oh, there's my crack on my ankle. Anyone from my classes recognises that cracking ankle sound, don't you? Okay, first leg comes back up, we're going to point and flex. Now I know we're just doing our foot, but I want you to think about the rest of you. Are you still sitting straight? Have you still got that gap between your back and the chair? Are you sucking in your tummy muscles? Because the best way to get good posture is to maintain good posture. So just by pulling everything in helps your body set that posture. Let's go to the foot so that when you're sitting, when you're moving about, it's more unconscious. You just trained yourselves well. It's like if you see anyone from the military, when they're retired, they have that particular stance. They're very tall and straight because they've had years, all their working careers, have been told to stand up straight. So they've got lovely posture. 2 more. 1 more. Good, well done. Let's go to our knees now. And what we're going to do with our knees, we're going to, if I can walk around the dog. Sorry, Boo. Oh, sorry, darling. Walk your legs out, walk them back in again. Hello, you just want to be involved today, don't you? Walk your legs out and walk them back in. I think you just about see the dog's, oh, there she's gone now. Legs go out. So I'm walking heel, toe. And you can see what it does to my knees. Makes my knees move in and out. Makes my hips move in and out. You might find your feet only go a little distance, doesn't matter. Out we go again. Let's try and do one at a time. So one leg stays still. Let's work as far round as you could go. You might be able to go a bit further and then all the way back. So I'm kind of crabbing my foot side to side. My hip did an almighty clonk then. Doesn't hurt, not worried about it. Back we come. All the way back. Let's do both legs again. Don't expect to get them as wide. And back in. Good stuff. Okay, so we're going to pick up our weights now and do a little bit of arm work. You don't need to use weights. You know you could be using nothing, or you could be using tins of beans, or bottles of water, or whatever you happen to have lying about the place. Try and make sure they both weigh the same though. Starting off, with your hands resting on your thighs, tummy muscles pulled in. I want one arm to come up, pop it down. So if you want to use heavy weights, like I've got 2 kilogram weights there, I'm in no rush to pick them up, but if you've got some heavier weights and you want to use them, by all means do. Okay, now I'm going to do both arms at the same time. Pulling your tummy, here we go. Now that's hard because we're seated. Your lower body can't really help you, so it's all in the upper arms. And if you see people in gyms, like big old muscle men, let's go singles again, doing arm work, quite often they'll be seated on a bench, leaning, and doing that kind of movement. And they're doing that because it means you isolate the muscles. And now this is great because we're isolating kind of hips upwards, which means we're working our stomach and our core. 1 more. Let's do both at the same time. Here we go. Up and down. Try and coordinate the movement. That's it. So you're really lovely and controlled. One more. Excellent. Now, I'm going to put one weight down, put it somewhere where it's not going to do you any damage, and I'm going to hold my other weight in both hands. Now, if your weight is not long enough, or you haven't got a weight, just clasp your hands together in front. Okay. And we're going to do a little figure of 8. So just a small little figure of 8. Now, I'm letting my upper body move. The dog's going, when are you going to be finished? And you can see my arms are working really quite hard on this. You're letting your body move a little bit, but try not to let your bottom lift. So bottom staying glued. Back round the other way. How are the arms, everybody? Yeah, mine too. Let's do another 3, 2, 1. Oh, put your weight down. Give your arms a little shake out. Now already my arms are going, ooh. Let's go back to our lower bodies. We're going to go to our hips now. So for this one, we're going to do a little lift. Now, hips and front thighs. Front thighs can get really tight. So if it gets a bit much, have a little rest. I'm going to do a little lift. Let's do another 4, 3, 2, 1. And then all I want you to do is lift your heels. Heels down. Heels down. So that's always a good alternative if you don't want to lift the knees right up. Because even though, you see, you're working the same muscles and everything, it's just you're not lifting them quite so high. Okay, let's have 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. We're going to go back to leg lifts again, singles. So it's singles, 3, 2, 1. And then doubles onto the toes. So 4, down. 3, down. Hope your arms are feeling better. Back to knee lifts. Don't get used to it. We're going to do some more arms in a minute. 2, 1. And up come the heels for 4, 3, 2. Get those calves working. 1. Guess what? Pick up your hand weights again. Okay, so nice and tall and straight. So do you remember I showed you the one that they do in the gyms? We're going to do that one. So I want you to lean forward and put one elbow on your knee and the other with your arm up. So if you can see me sideways, I'm sitting like that. Yep, so leaning forward. And all I'm going to ask you to do is bring the arm down and up again. So it's a bicep curl, one at a time. Tummy muscles nice and strong. And if you find it's a bit uncomfortable on your thigh, pop a cushion there. And this is a very simple move, but it's a lovely one, good for the arm. Right, let's change over. So other arm, up we come. Now I'm bringing my fist, like my palm of my hand, towards my shoulder. That's the plan. Now tummies are on as we're leaning forwards. Okay, let's go back to that first one again. So next time you're in the gym, you want to look really cool, just pick up a nice weight and go and sit on a bench and do this. Everyone will be very impressed. One more. And the next one, not that I'm planning on going to a gym anytime soon, but if you are. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring yourselves up. Oh, good. Next one I'm going to do is our triceps. Now for this one, I want you to turn sideways on your chair. So sideways on your chair. And I'm going to bring my arm up close here, so like I've got my fist touching my shoulder, and the arm goes back and in. And that's the reason we've turned is so you don't wallop your hand on your chair. If you can trust yourself to stay facing forwards, that's fine. So I'm extending my triceps muscle, which is back of here, and I'm working lovely and hard. Tummy muscles are pulling in. Triceps are important. They're the ones if you're trying to lift yourself off the ground into a chair, you use your triceps. Okay, let's change over. So round we go, all the way around. Like I've got skinny pants on, right? And again, here we go. And again, push back. So it's a simple exercise. If you're not using a weight, you'll still find it works. If you're using a heavier weight, you're probably cursing me. Keep going for 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. All the way back in front. Okay, little routine with the arms now before we go back to legs. Hands down beside you. One arm comes up beside. Other arm comes up beside. Both come up twice. And we go again. So one arm. Now look, I'm not taking it past my shoulder height. So just going shoulder height. Tummies are in, everybody. Smiling, happy faces. We know we're doing ourselves the world of good, even though it's really uncomfortable. And again, 1, 1, 2. Good stuff. Let's put those weights down. Oh, shaking your arms out. We're going to do some work for our core now. We're going to do those lean backs. Do you remember those ones? So you shuffle forward a little bit, and then you tuck your chin and you roll back until your back touches the chair, and then you come up. Now those of you, mind the dog, those of you who want to make it harder, come sideways on your chair, and you can hold the chair if you want, but you go back further and come up. So it's a roll back. So when you're ready, exhale, back we go. I'm going to hold the chair there. Inhale, up I come. Exhale, back we go. Hips tucking under. Inhale, up I come. Good work, everybody. How about adding an arm up in the air? I'm only doing one because my other one's holding the chair. But you can, of course, do both. That's it. Try not to let your feet leave the floor, because that's when you have the potential of rolling over backwards, which is not elegant. We don't want that happening. One more. Excellent. Good. All the way back round to face the front. We're going to go onto our feet for our last little bit, so we do some balancing. So bring yourselves onto your feet. Don't fall over your dog or your hand weights. Mustn't disturb the dog. You know, I don't know if you've got the same rule in our house, but if you've got a cat on your lap and something needs to be done, like, I don't know, the tea needs to be boiled or need to shut the door, you can't do it if you've got a cat because you're not able to move. Same for dogs, so I can't disturb the dog. Standing on one leg, soft knee, other leg is raised or just tucked behind you, and we're going to go for a 10-second balance. So everybody breathe in. On the exhale, we're going to start counting. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. How did we do? 10 out of 10? If you've got anything above a 5, you're doing very well. Other leg, here we go. And this is a target. I want you to practice this at home. Breath in. Here we go. Balance for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and well done. So if 10 seems impossible, maybe you're on 3, aim for 5. Practice it every day. Okay, back to that first leg again, but this time knee comes up. All I'm going to ask you is tap your foot down and return it. Again, if you can, let go, let go. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Change over nice and carefully. Tummy on, hold on, get that knee up. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Great. Give your legs a little shake out. Can do a little stretch now. So just get hold of your chair, put 1 foot back, heel to the floor, really press down for a calf stretch. I'm going to edge my foot. It's all right, B. So push that heel back. So I'm leaning forward slightly. Can you feel a stretch in your calf? If you can, you're doing it right. Push that heel back, pull in your tummy, breathe. Exhale. Good, let's change legs over. So back we go, heel to the floor. Oh, down we go. Little lean forward. So I'm hoping really soon to be emailing everybody about when we'll be starting back in-person classes. It's likely to be beginning of June, likely. So don't assume it is, but hopefully it will be. We're going to keep going with these until the live classes start, and we'll take it from there. If you can't make my live classes, I'm sorry, in-person classes I mean, I'm sorry, but I think everyone's lives are going to get back on track, aren't they, which will be good. Okay, we're going to do a little thigh stretch. So, a couple of choices. You can hold onto your chair and put a foot on your chair, and then you press your hips forwards. Other alternative is to grab that foot, hold onto it and push your knees forward, so your hips forward. So whichever one works for you. This one is safer if you feel really wobbly, but still I need you to push your bum under, so there's no point in having your backside there. Push your bottom through, push it forward to get a bit of a thigh stretch. I'm feeling that one today. And then we do the other leg. I need to go over here, same thing, so get your leg up, and again, push your hips forward. So not here, push those hips forward. Hello darling, are you wanting something? Dog definitely thinks something's going to happen. What do you think is going to happen? Push your hips forward a little bit more. holding it there. Good, well done. Give yourselves a little shake out. Sit yourselves back down. And big breath in, reach up. Hello, Boo. Are we done? And again, tickle the dog. And again, big breath in, up come. Oh, bless her. And down you go. Well done. Thank you for helping today, Boo. You were very helpful. Well done. Thank you, everybody, for coming along. I'll be with you again tomorrow for our usual classes. And next week's timetable, as far as I can think off the top of my head, nothing's changing. So we'll stay all the same. Have a good day, everybody. Well done for everyone who's joined me for 1 or 2 classes. Well done, Boo, for being very well behaved in the end. And yes, I'll catch up with you all tomorrow. Bye, guys.